Hello everyone and welcome back to Divide and Conquer as we continue on as Dol Guldur. And before we get too far into it, I do want to apologize for my absence in the past week. I was a bit preoccupied with some university-related things, but I am now back somewhat on track. I had to do a little voice test, so this isn't going to be in this video, but Lorien has been overrun and Gondor lost two of its primary family members. So, yeah, evil seems to be... It seems that our Dark Lord will win out in the south, and we should really get some map information down there. I want to see the world and not be so blind to it and the comings and goings of the peoples of Middle-earth, free or not free. Evil, good, neutral, barbarian, orc, whatever. Anyways, I will also be starting sometime soon the Dunedain campaign with Arnor. However, currently there's a lot of development work that's going on behind the scenes with, say, Dunland, and there's some things happening with the Reunited Kingdom, so I'm kind of holding off for a little bit longer. I really want to do it myself. But with Dunland actually getting its new units finally, and new visuals, it would be interesting from my perspective to showcase those in the Arnor campaign. That way there's at least some, outside of being able to form the Kingdom of Arnor, you can also see a lot of the new Dunlanding visuals. So I'm excited for that to happen. A lot of them are currently in the mod, but they're still a work in progress. So we will give it a little bit longer before I get into the Arnor campaign. I'm tempted to start the Dale one, but I might hold off on that until, say, we've won Dol Guldur. So I think we'll continue with Angmar and Dol Guldur for a little bit longer, and then we will, I'll just play it by ear and see how it goes. And hopefully one of these days in the coming months, I would like to do another overview video, which I think would be interesting. As I grab these just random orcs, I'll take everything. And outside of that, Warhammer 3 comes out next month, so it would also be interesting. I'm really excited for that game. It's probably going to mess with my school grades, but I need to not let that be the case. But I'm pretty excited for that, so I might do some, I don't know, some campaign let's plays or some multiplayer battles. I kind of like multiplayer battles. It's a little easier to digest and view, and I would like to go back to that. Now, where we left off, we are pursuing the river running towards Esgaroth, and we also have a few minor settlements that we have Captain Lagloon. Is that Lagloon? Yeah, Lagloon, interesting name. And Ufluk, which are going to hopefully besiege the settlement. Ugluk cannot beat that army yet. Athala Rangers would just shoot him down, and Godrots would take care of the goblins, unfortunately. But once these reinforcements come in, Goblin Striders, Shadow Rangers, and Spiders, Ugluk should be able to clean up Enethar and Eren Runen. We also have issues in the north. Bjorn's Halls is very undefended right now. But we do have Duenberg, and we have Zagthak, who's making his way up north, so he should be able to kind of help out. In fact, I'd like to bring some of these better units up to the forefront. Now, we will take Khamul the Easterling, and he shall begin his march towards Khazad-dûm. We have a lot of Urks over here. They can join up with him. Go ahead and merge. And we have 4 Mirkwood Urks, Maulers, and Slayers right over here that can join the fray. So I think we'll just place them... How far can you go next turn? You can actually go most of the way. I'll place them on the bridge for now, and that is where they shall defend. We even have another Orc Mauler we could bring in, should we need it, but maybe I will. Maybe I will bring him in there. It doesn't hurt to have more. And besides that, can we recruit anything else here? We could definitely get some wargs, which I think will be useful against Rohan. I want to keep my front strong against them, and I think that'll do just fine. Maybe some more archers just to shoot at the cavalry from far. Problem is we lack like a decent spearman. Outside of maybe the scouts, do they use spears? These guys might use spears, so maybe a bunch of scouts wouldn't be a bad call, but they still have very poor defense. Zagdush is also making his way across the river. He could get some Corsair Raiders up here. Interesting. Well, that's all the comings and goings for that side of the world. We will take Chieftain of Glaricor. Why don't we capture this fort, and we shall give him a grand host. This is a lot of units, more than he could even take. Maybe I should merge this army. He could take, what is that, 8 units? So let's take these Maulers, these Uruks there, and these Goblin Stalkers. That should be about 9. Perfect. They'll join with him. He can still hang out through Lyron. We will have Musluk kind of defend the town. And I'm not even sure what Musler is doing. I guess he's just being a scout. Yep, there is Dorinian, as I thought. They are going to make their way towards Rawburg. We should be okay. We'll get to town soon. And we have enough units here, plus the garrison building. I think we can hold out against this with archers and garrison units. At least that is my hope. For the rest of the realm, I think we've done all we can. I guess I could spend money on infrastructure, but a lot of these settlements just don't even need it, so I will cut this back on turn 70. And during the end turn phase, our little Mirkwood goblin army did get attacked. Ooh, what an interesting name, Ratanak. I like that, I'm going to take him. I don't even care anymore, I'll just take every single goblin they send to me. I need chieftains, I need leaders, I need people who can tend the realm when the Age of Man ends. So Musler's not doing so well. Wow, look, we walked right into Captain Skip. At least it buys us time. It kind of distracts him, so he won't make it in time before the village is constructed. So, you know, for the cost of 300 gold, losing his unit, I'm just going to disband him now. Don't even need him anymore. It was worth it. Dol Guldur got its stalkers on the way. Excellent. Those only take 1 turn to recruit. Wow, that is actually quite nice, considering the headhunters at the same tier take 2 turns. And these ones have the bows, while these ones have the javelins. Might grab another one of those. Keep those coming. Good stuff, good stuff. Construction. Duenberg upgraded to a proper orc castle, which is probably a downgrade from where it was before, if I had to be honest. We could grab a... yeah, leather worker, why not? I don't really care what happens in these places. Leodholt got a warg breeder, so at least we can get some wargs up on the front line. And maybe we'll even grab... Let's see, I guess against the elves, I just want cheap archers, don't I? Yeah, we'll just go for that. Our elves got a Shrine of Melkor, so that's doing good. We can get the Dirt Pass to help us with our reinforcements. I have no idea what this army is. I don't really want to take it on with just 2 catapults, to be honest. That's kind of weird. You know, let's just bring in these goblins. What do they got? Just Northman Militia. Before we do that, let's make sure we can actually take them on. We'll see how well this goes. This is probably a bad idea, considering there's 203 of those, and catapults are notoriously inaccurate, but I want to give it a test. Can we take out 1 militia unit with 2 catapults and some basic archers? Honestly, with just the archers and like literally any goblin infantry would be fine enough. But I guess we have trolls in the troll catapult, but the troll catapult crews are notoriously weaker than standard trolls. It doesn't say their stats here, you have to check it in the files, but they have more or less defense, I think less hit points, yeah, 4, I think most trolls have like 6, 5 or 6. But we'll give them a shot here. You guys can fire at will, you guys can fire from there, and the goblins will do their best. See if we can just maybe get lucky with the catapult shots. I think the troll catapult might be slightly more accurate. I don't know, let's take a look here. And they're going to fire. Shots coming in. Actually, decent contact. All things considered, not bad. Oh, that is 2 whole units of catapults. Our archers will get way, way more kills in here. Hopefully they won't get killed by catapult-friendly fire. Of course, Northern Militia only have, like, what, 2 armor? Something like that. So, these arrows will get lots of kills. Oh, but I love the way that looks, just seeing the catapult boulders flying in. And that actually got a huge chunk of them. Here, you guys charge in. Make them stop right there. And if we can just hold them in place here, the catapult should have decent accuracy. Hopefully not too many of our goblins get shot by our own catapults. That would not be good. They are shaken, which is good, but they're getting closer to us. It seems the Goblin Tide was not successful, and they are trying to chase down our archers. So run away. Run away, lads. Oh, they're going to take a big catapult shot, aren't they? Come on. Fire. We did kill their general, which is good. And there they go. Alright, that worked out. The goblins over here actually managed to slay the general. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just end that battle. And apologies if you wanted to view the post-battle statistics there. Our garage door was being opened, and I didn't want all that noise to come through on the mic. Some of it might have. Could get a new captain here. I'm just going to take it. It might be a little cheesy, but you know what? I will take it, and he can go back to Brownboat. He has done his job well, and he shall govern Brownboat till the end of his days, and probably grab some new units there to help him defend that. So I think, did we already move Khamul? No, we did not. We're going to have all of them join up with him. Oh, those 3 trolls are going to be so useless. They're going to make their way up the river and head straight for the meat of Dale's settlements. Now over here, I think Captain Lagloon can besiege it. I don't know if Ufluk can join him, though. I think Ugluk's just going to have to siege it from this side. You guys attack from that side, build a ram, and we can take the settlement next turn. Now, Khamul the Easterling will join up with Nagthak. Could get some goblin infantry. We might grab them on the next turn when we have a little bit of gold. And, oh, no. Please tell me that that giant stack of goblins isn't going to take the city. I really hope it doesn't. I want them to lose. Please lose, because I want this. If they take it, I'm going to turn on the Misty Mountains, because I want Khazad-dûm. Screw the goblins. They have disobeyed the Dark Lord's order if they take that settlement. And has the time come? It seems that Dol Guldur... Sorry, not Dol Guldur, but Khazad-dûm is still under siege by the goblins. So we will just have to play a waiting game and bide our time. But we shall conscript these mercenary goblins while we are granted the opportunity to do so. Robert got its upgrade finally, so it has some proper walls. Can't recruit anything here, but it will probably be besieged in just a moment. Could try to get a ward breeder. That would certainly help us deal with a lot of Dorwinian's issues. Or at least their aggravations on our eastern flanks. And, ooh, here comes a Dorwinian force that I was not really prepared for. I'm going to have to grab some archers then to help defend the castle. Probably the best thing I can do. Hopefully they finish, but I'm not sure if they will. Oh well. It is the best that we can hope for. Now, Khamul, go ahead and keep making your way up north. We could chase after that army, but like I don't see much of a point in fighting those 3 units, so we shall refrain for now. We have a decent garrison. And now we can finally attack Enethour. And so we're going to go in here real fast, take this settlement, and then move on towards the next one with, what is it, Ufthak? Ufthak? I'm not even sure. All these orc names get very wild, don't they? Ooh, this is some cool art. Nazgul at night could literally be anywhere in Middle-earth. I like it. Full moon, dark horse, big pond. Got everything you need. Alright, now, I realize the one unfortunate thing with this is that our only unit that can man the battering ram are these rangers, unless we bring in our reinforcements to help out. But they're going to be way up on the other side of the place. Okay, we're just going to post up over here and call forth the, what do you call them? The reinforcements over here and have them ideally hop on to the walls. Oh, and of course they come in from the other side. That's exactly what I wanted. But we'll take this time, grab the ram, and then hopefully grab the gate real fast before they get to the towers. I don't really want to lose Shadow Rangers. Oh, and of course they have Athala Rangers too, so we're going to move up and get shot as we do this. I really don't want to take these casualties. You know what? I'm going to keep it on time 6. I'm going to move in our reinforcements, and then I'll go ahead and assault this. So I will cut it back as soon as we are ready. And finally, the Mirkwood goblins have ran all the way over here and have made it to the ram. And we shall see if we can start to begin firing at the rangers. And look at that, I dropped the ram like literally right here with the rangers. And now the goblins are being shot at by the Athala rangers. So I really picked the exact spot that we needed to be at. Alright, while we just kind of move into position, I'm just going to speed it up. I think Athala rangers actually have the longest range of any archer in the game. Because our rangers have 215. The Athala have 240. That is incredibly far. Is there anything even in their description that kind of adheres to that? Like, that is ridiculous. It doesn't really say, No, it doesn't even mention anything about them having extreme range. But I do remember that they were given extreme range at some point to differentiate them from other rangers. Like, they were given extreme range. I think, like, Athelian rangers have a bonus against elephants. Unidine rangers, I think, have the best melee stats. Like, each one is a little bit different. I couldn't tell you what... Well, I guess Shadow Rangers have poison. That's what they have. And look, we're actually still out of range. We can't even shoot those Godrots. We got a few kills, right? No, I guess we did not. Like, I'm afraid to even put them in range simply because of the fact that they have that ridiculous range to them. So we're going to move the spiders in. Start moving the goblins up. Come on, lads. Just take the fire. That's all you need to do. Might be able to get some wargs in here, too. That would certainly help. They're going to try to shoot our Mirkwood bodyguards. I'll allow it for now. Honestly, if they exhaust all their ammo, that would be ideal. Let's see if we can just sneak by. Come on, lads. Ignore the Godrots, please. They are upgraded. Alright, they're not going to ignore them. We do have wargs in the mix. We can get those around the flanks. Spiders are on their way. Alright. Bodyguard, go ahead and run up here. If you are going to get shocked, then so be it. That is the circle of life. Just need to keep these guys in the fight as long as possible. I don't want to bring the spiders in just yet. I mean, they will do a lot of damage, but I want to make sure I kill off a lot of these Godrots. There, you guys get around the flank a little bit more. There you go. Uh-oh. That was weird. I kind of staggered for a second there. Here comes a big volley of axes from the back. Got a couple of kills there. Nothing to really write home about. Let's see here. That's like a solid, what, 20 kills there. Not terrible. And last volley. This should be it. They're at 91, and how far are they going to go down? That's actually not too bad. Alright, we'll run in. Send in those guys, send in the goblins. The other ones have finally decided to run. That's unfortunate. Bodyguards will get the charge off, which will help them get a little more damage in here. Look at that. Axe orcs coming in. I do wish orcish bodyguards were a bit stronger. I mean, the orcs aren't necessarily weak by any stretch of the imagination. These wargs and these spiders should have an absolute field day on the flanks here. Oh my goodness. Yep, let's start running in these goblins. Fill in the gaps. Don't let the spiders be attacked. Oh yeah, they are not having a good time. Come on, lads, pull in there. I don't want any spiders dying. Come on, run in there, lads. 42 Godrots remain. Yep, they're just getting pile-driven everywhere. Spiders knocking our own men around. I mean, these colors are very unique, this Black Widow-esque scheme to them. But they don't look like Mirkwood spiders. They just look like giant Black Widows. But look at that attack speed. That is just crazy. And with so much chaos happening, they can't even fight back. Look at that, just pure chaos. But I mean, I feel like they should be powerful. You only really get them in, I think, only in Dol Guldur. Or at least, in my version, they are only in Dol Guldur. I don't know about the proper protocol for them. Although I haven't really built a Shadow's Calling anywhere else, so I'm not 100% sure. Oh, well, this battle is over. How many kills did those spiders get? They got 79. They came in last, and they got the most kills. They are quite powerful, but they are rare. And they do have weaknesses to archers, javelins, and heavy spear infantry can grind them down, but when you get them around the flank like that, there is no hope. And as Enthar falls, our realm expands. We shall attempt to only leave the basic goblins here, the 72 survivors, and we shall put them on low taxes. The inhabitants of Enethauer surely don't need to offer too much to the tithe. We shall ask for a tithe for the Dark Lord, but we shall not ask for much, for we, although we may be evil, we are fair. Get a watchtower going. Now, Erenrunen might be a bit harder. They do have King Brand, so if Ufluk can take down King Brand and some barding marksmen, then he is certainly deserving of a promotion or so. I will bring him some reinforcements, though, for that fight. Could even offer some catapults, perhaps. And we are still playing the waiting game over here. Zagdush is on the way with reinforcements, should we need to. And should the goblins decide to take the settlement, we could always send Zagdush up to Goblin Town, and we could take that. And honestly, the more I think about it, the more I want to do that. Oh, you should look at that. Numenos has been rebuilt. That is really cool. And Gondor did reclaim a Lorien, which means Minas Tirith still stands for the men of the West. So, good on you, Gondor. Maybe we will have to go support Mordor at some point. That would be quite interesting now, wouldn't it? And just in time, we got the Carpenter's Guild House done in Bjorn's Hall, which will save us money should we ever want to upgrade it. But I think given the current circumstances, should we save for more military? I guess I could invest in economy. Get a hunting lodge would not be a bad call. Now, looks like Robert did get besieged. The goblins failed to assault Khazad-dûm, so we shall step in now. Let's get like 4 rams. I don't think we'll need that many. We probably only need 1. High Lord Balin, 2 generals, Lord Azagal, Bavor, and some just regular volunteer sentries and travelers are all that remains. And I think the biggest issue the dwarves face is that they're always under siege and they don't get that much of an opportunity to build their military buildings, so they kind of just sit there. But they shall be crushed very soon. Now, Zagdush, why don't you go ahead and camp in Lim here? Maybe we'll bring him down to get some watchtowers going on over here. And then, let's see, Robberg, we aren't going to be able to beat this army, which even has Regent Bogard now, so we will just have to sit in defense. Chieftain of Glaricor, I really want those catapults in his army, though. That would be much, much better. These guys join with you. Can you attack Captain Brago? You can. He is going to withdraw. We'll bring those up to the that one spot. And I guess there are 3 units here we could just fight. In fact, we actually have a couple of units that aren't really useful here. So we're going to go ahead and take care of Captain Godemar. In fact, I'm just going to auto-resolve. I don't feel like actually fighting this one. We lost more than we would have, but oh well. Got rid of the trolls, at least. They are no longer a factor in our armies. And we have a spot for 4 new units. Let's just keep that watchtower going. Hang out for the catapults. And I guess we could send some reinforcements over to the west. We'll bring these guys over here to help out with Erenrunen. And the attack has begun at Rawburg. They do have a Regent Axguard, Regent Bowguard, Vineyard Bowman, Thornbladesman Guard, and the crossbows. But we outnumber them only by a fraction, though. 1,200 and 900, so we've got, what, a quarter more units? Bodies, I guess? Orcs versus men? Technically, we have 1,200 more orcs than they do, but they have 900 more men than we do. So I guess just individuals, I shall say, to be politically correct. Yeah, the tide of battle is what the tide of battle is. Now, Orc Defenders won't be too terrible up against them, and we've seen success before in these types of battles. Ideally, I'd like to be able to get these Orcs over here and in a better position to shoot back. Of course, that always seems to be the issue with these settlements, is just positioning your units sometimes. Could put them up on this hill. Actually, that's a good idea. We could have these Orc Defenders sit there. These Mirkwood Hunters shall position themselves, give or take... Oh, excuse me, I got the hiccups. Right around here. Now, is the weird Aztec building in this settlement? No, it does not look like it is. There's a higher tier of Orc settlements that has, like, an Aztec asset layover with just absolutely giant human bodies inside of it, and it just looks so bizarre and off. I want to definitely shoot those Regent Axe Guard first. Those guys need to go down. They are perhaps the most threatening in melee, although Thorn Bladesmen aren't that, you know, that much to scoff at either. Is this how they normally look? I guess this is. They look a little high definition. I like it. I like what I'm seeing here. Hopefully, what is that? 600 Goblin Archers can do some okay damage. We might need to save some ammo, though, for once they're in the settlement. We'll have better accuracy. But I'd like to just weaken down these Regent Axe Guard. If we can get them down to like 100, that would be much preferred. But our accuracy is somewhat hindered from out here. I mean, that is a lot of arrows, but we've already gone through, what, like a quarter of our ammunition? We've only killed 6%. So I think I'm going to have to hold back on the rest here. Once they actually engage, though, we can whittle them down in melee and then shoot them from kind of the middle here. So let's do that. Let's have you guys... keep holding them back. Just keep taking shots for now. Now, I want you guys right there if you can. You're not close enough. Wait for it. Hold your fire, men. Wait for it. And fire. If we can just hold the line in these two places and just bombard them with these archers, we should get a lot of kills from close range. That is what I'm talking about. Just pretty much perfect shooting. Most of them are shooting up and over, or shooting straight through the gates, but we will pull them up that way. We'll draw these guys. We can send... Actually, this is our general, isn't it? Yeah, stay by the tent. Don't go into melee just yet. Now, all we need to do is shoot all of our bows. Get them down to as few soldiers as physically possible. And then we can send in the archers to flank and send in the other orc defenders. Now, hopefully, we don't have any major friendly fire issues from these goblins shooting up and over from two sides. But they have abysmal accuracy, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, those poor Regent Axe Guard, Vineyard Bowman, and Thorn Levies just being absolutely crushed right now by arrows everywhere. I would not want to be these men. Clearly their commander is a total, what is it, dolt? He's not a very smart one. He has maybe one command star. You know what, no. He is so bad that he has 0 command stars. I don't know what this captain even thinks he is going to accomplish here. They were expecting the orc defenders and the populace of the city to rise up. Still have 100 Axe Guard, but we can keep shooting them. Hopefully they don't turn tail and face us. Looks like Regent Bogard, though. Those crossbows will do some solid damage, so let's switch over to them, shall we? They have decent melee sets. Oh, and this unit's actually out of ammo already. A few Thorn Bladesmen getting in the mix, but they don't have many men left, so I don't expect them to last that long. Let's get off of guard mode. Go into melee, lads. Keep on shooting. I don't care if you guys die. You are all expendable to me. And why are you shooting over there? Please shoot at these. It looks like a lot of these guys are coming out. Alright, engage, engage. Are these guys really in melee too? No, they're not. Regent Axe Guard, a little threatening here. We should probably get our general away from them. How are you guys doing? Are you still shooting point blank? I don't have too much ammo left, but they will do damage. We still have another unit of orc defenders over here. They did take a lot of damage, actually, just by being shot at. That's not great. Alright, let's just send them in. We need to get in here. Come on, goblins. Everyone push in. Alright, get into melee. We've lost a lot of these orc defenders. Alright, for the mosh pit, since we have more interesting battles to get to, I'm just going to speed it up here. Come on, lads. Everyone get engaged. A lot of our defenders are dying here. Can we pull this out? We've killed more than half of them. Problem is these Axe Guard, like right over here. Still 50 of them. Still a lot of Regent Bogard. And the Vineyard Bowman I'm not worried about, but the Thorn Crossbowmen will add another dynamic. We do have some of these general units, some orc maulers to provide armor piercing, so perhaps if we can get them to flank some of these axe guard, that will help us get a couple of kills. There we go. Hopefully not too many of them get attacked. We need them to be safe and survive, but there goes one. That is not great. 62 still remain. Come on, lads. We might not actually have what it takes here. We might have over-asserted our dominance here. Now let's focus on one section at once. Get rid of these axe guard. Come on, lads. Run over there. Of course, Mirkwood hunters are not great for this sort of engagement. Let's see if we can pull them out. They still have ammunition that we could use. A lot of these axemen are down. Only 30 remain. They are getting whittled down. That's exactly what we want. But I need this ammunition to stay. Well, if we can kill their general, that would be ideal. I really don't want to lose this settlement right now. Come on, what are our hunters doing? Come on, lads. Pull out. I need you to shoot at something. Let's see, how are these axemen doing? Only 21, so they are finally going down. This is exactly what we want. 19, not terrible. If they can just shoot right down this alleyway, that would be great. Alright, lads, start shooting. Please shoot. Please take the bows out. They might not be able to. Oh, nope, some of them are firing. Yes, that is exactly what I want. That should help with the morale penalty that these vineyard bowmen are experiencing. Let's cycle out these Mirkwood hunters, get them to regain some of their stamina. They don't all need to be engaged here. If our general goes down, he is in the back, so we should be fine for all. But if he goes down, that will cause us some serious issues. We can continue to fire at the vineyard bowmen and these thorn crossbowmen. There's still 133 of those guys. Wow. Even just a couple of them shooting will help. 57% to 78. We are going to need reinforcements here ASAP. I'm actually a little bit worried. These guys are shaken. Oh, there's just so many of them. Now, let's have you guys flank and get behind. I think we've gotten rid of most of the axemen. Looks like maybe just a few. Yep, like 3 left, that's all. And these ones are like way off in the middle of our formation. They should be dying. Come on, goblins, just kill him. Kill him now. Of course, they're all kind of tired. These guys are only warmed up, though. Winded, not bad. Come on, just get a kill on him. He can't defend against all of you. Still firing a few odd shots here and there from these guys on the left. It certainly helps. It's free damage. Even if they get 1 kill, that is probably more than they will get in melee, all things considered. There we go. That's what I like to see. A few men going down on the flanks. Keep it going, lads. Every shot counts. Alright, let's speed it up now. I think it's just going to be a slog. Come on, lads. Charge in there. Flank. And did their general go down? Not yet. Come on. Keep taking them down, please. Still have a few arrows going in. Come on. They've done only 61. I think we've got this. Yep, they're starting to run away. And there we go. Alright. We've got this in the bag now. Come on, take out those thorn crossbowmen and thorn bladesmen. Come on, lads. I want every single man in here fighting. Yes! There we go. That is the victory I was looking for. Captain Holgier has fallen. We pretty much paid 1 for 1. Who got the most kills? Mirkwood Hunters, 264. See, I knew they would be the most important unit. We need to get reinforcements there ASAP. We will close off this episode with the battle for Dol Guldur, and then I think we shall be set from there. And, ooh, that is some interesting news. Rune's leader is dead, but Coruscant is besieged, so something interesting is happening over there. Erebor Elves, you got the dirt roads. Excellent. Let's just get a Temple of Melkor. Yeah, let's do that. We can get better units a little bit faster. Without wasting too much time, let's just bring in the catapult crews. Join them up with the army. You lads shall fall back. And while we have the availability, let's send in the Shadow Guard. And they shall join up with Chieftain of Erebor. And without wasting any further time, we shall finally do what I have set off to do. Take Khazad-dûm from the dwarves. Balin the Fearless does have 1,300 dwarves ready to defend, including 309 dwarven defenders that have joined the cause. Balin's bodyguard, 12 attack, 36 defense, good against armor, absolute tanks, and Balin has a ridiculous amount of hit points. 8 from his biography, 3 from his just being a dwarf, so that's already 11. Faction leader does none, special ability does none. Does anything else? He's got 11 right now. Does he have anything like Scarred? He's got to have Scarred. Does he actually not? Yep, there he is. So, +2, so that's 13 hit points. That is a lot of hit points. And do these give any more? No, 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 no. Okay. So yeah, still 13 hit points is going to be very hard to break. And it just takes a while, so we'll just need to save 1 unit of Uruk Slayers for his bodyguard come the end of the battle. Without wasting any further time, let us take Khazad-dûm and reap the benefits of Mithril Mines. And welcome, my friends, to Khazad-dûm. Of course, most of you are probably familiar with the battle map already, and I completely forgot that you don't even need to bring rams here. You can simply just walk through the front, which I don't know if that was always the case. I swear there used to be an actual door here, but that is no longer the case. It is simply an entrance. Or is it the other side, perhaps, on the far end through the mountains? No, not even here, because this is just from Khazad-dûm west, and you go in through the side. So, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know why I made any rams at all. They are not needed. Now, it is a good thing that we brought plenty of axemen here, since they will be the most important unit for actually winning this battle and taking out the dwarves. We will send the goblin infantry in, and the Mirkwood hunters, although actually, if they go in first, they'll just replenish their casualties first, so I think we'll want to start with the axemen, and it's going to be a slow process getting across the bridge and towards the back of the settlement, so I'm just going to have to play on time 6. Mirkwood hunters might have some use here against some of the lighter armored dwarven defenders, especially if we can get around their flanks, but I don't expect them to be all that useful. The question is, do we have enough axemen or axe orcs to actually finish the battle and take out Balin, because he is very powerful. We'll send them in one at a time, get all of our dwarves, or I'm so used to playing dwarves when I go here, I'm not used to being an orc. Get all of our orc maulers just to position somewhere in the front gate. We shall get the Mirkwood Urks across the way. And everyone else, just make your way downtown. Is there a way to flank? No, we have to go up this alley and to the square. There is no alternate route. There is no side passage, which it would have been better if we were attacking from this side. That is the advantage to having the western half. But what can we do? We are playing Dol Guldur. I don't even want to look at my army as they cross that bridge, just because I know there's going to be so much lag from all the effects. We'll take a look. Yeah, it's a little choppy playing on time 6, but, you know, it's not terrible. Not terrible at all. Now, Urks keep making that progress. We might as well just send one unit in now. It's going to take some time to actually break through those dwarven defenders. Looking like Erebor infantry of all things. Alright, Maulers, make your way up front. Here's to see if they will actually be able to do any lasting damage to our enemy. We want to send them in one at a time. We want the dwarves to be tired. We don't want to get our whole army exhausted from going up here. I mean, look at this. They're already warmed up just by walking up the ramp. Alright, I'll give them the attack order. If they get the charge, they get it. If not, then so be it. The question is, Can we break through Dwarven defenders with these axemen? It might be difficult. They might not have what it takes. Honestly, they probably won't have what it takes, and they will trade poorly against them. But in time, they will make them exhausted, and they should hopefully win out. But the defense skill of these Dwarven defenders might turn the tide in their favor. Honestly, sending Khamul in early might not be a bad call, just to help break through. Yeah, we were getting crushed here. I mean, Orc Maulers aren't the best in terms of skill. That armor piercing helps, but we've only taken out 2-3 of these dwarves so far. We've lost, what, 40 Orc Maulers so far in melee? Yeah, it's not going too great. Khamul, make your way up here. Send in the Maulers. We need to push through this first wave here. And Khamul should have the melee stats that, you know, he needs to actually break through. There you go. I think we're starting to get a few kills now. Just swarming in here, pushing our way up. Yep, getting them down to 93, 90. They're trying to retreat. Bad call. Very bad call. Let's get extra Maulers in here now, shall we? Might be worth it to actually get the Mirkwood Urks in here. Of all things, they might actually be able to do some damage. Zenith Guard, not a great unit to go up against this early. We've taken care of a lot of those Dwarven defenders, and they are seemingly retreating to more open ground. Now, I do not plan on winning this battle by capturing this square, but if the dwarves give it to me, then I don't really have a choice now, do I? Khamul, stay in melee for now. I need your presence here. Zenith Guard are not armor-piercing. Cossack Volunteers on the way. Are they spearmen? No, they are just simple sword and board units. Oh, camera is bugging out as it does here. Second unit of Zenith Guard is engaged. Alright, Khamul, go ahead and withdraw. We need to get some of these Mirkwood Urks here right now. And perhaps even some Goblin Infantry. I don't know how well these, we might be able to get some work done with the Orc Scouts. Yep, they can fight on the front line. All these Maulers will die, but they should fight to the death with Khamul supporting them for morale. We'll try to get these guys up on the left side. As long as they are just fighting them and kind of making their stamina decrease, that shall turn the tide for us. But I believe these Orc Travelers, or Dwarven Travelers, I'm all over the place today. They will most likely fire all of their ammunition. If we can't, let's get you guys in there. Start working on the Zenith Guard. They should be able to quickly cut them down if they get flanking shots on them. Their armor will not save them. And if we can clear a path for Khamul, then we shall. But that's going to be difficult. If we can get a path for him to go deal with those travelers, he will kill them all. We do have a second unit of Maulers ready to get onto this flank and start dealing with these Khazad volunteers. Come on, lads, swarm them. That is what you're best at. Alright, Khamul. Oh, looks like Dwarven defenders are coming in. Hold off to the side for now. Mirkwood Uruk stand. Just get into melee. I don't even care. We need our forces in here. And they're doing a number to us, unfortunately. But what can we do? Dwarven defenders coming in. I don't know if we're going to actually be able to use these javelins as much as I'd like to. I think we're just going to have to bear the brunt of all of the Dwarven Travelers, unless we can run Khamul through all of these Dwarven Defenders. See, we'll do a little scream, see if we can stop them from firing. I really need the Archer Volleys to stop, though. They are doing quite the number to us, and I think we can sneak him through. Balin's Guard is a little bit threatening. Come on, lads, get in there. And cut them down. Yeah, Shadow Knight should have no issue just massacring these Dwarven Travelers. Yeah, they should quickly take care of them and stop them from firing, which is exactly what we want. We did be careful of Balin's Guard. Why don't we get these Urk Slayers up here so that they can start to make some progress. In fact, I would like the Mirkwood Uruks to start fighting Balin's Guard first. Or actually, even the Goblin Infantry would be a really good call. Alright, pull out, lads. Pull out. Balin's Guard or will destroy you, as so will the sentries. If you can, even just pull them away from the fight, that would be ideal. I'm really wondering if we're going to have enough to actually take it. That is my biggest concern right now. Come on, lads. Everyone needs to support each other here. Orc Slayers, make your way up. We still have 3 more units of fresh maulers that can make it up to the front. We will withdraw Khamul to the sides. Thankfully, Balin's guard is just standing back for now, not getting engaged. They do have some giant hammers. The sentries did fall back, so you know what? Go back in, lads. How are things looking here? A huge amount of orcs and dwarves fighting here bitterly for Khazad-dûm. See, but we need to keep the rest away. Alright, Khazad sentries moving in. Pull out, lads. Here's the issue. We're fighting right into the dwarven strength. We're trading evenly, though. If we can just keep pushing through, we will win. Zenith Guard down to only 19, but most of our Mirkwood Maulers and Mirkwood Orcs have fallen. 3 left in this bodyguard. It would be really nice to get the scouts to fire, but I just don't think we can do that right now. Yeah, let's see, it looks like a lot of the Khazad volunteers are pushing up. And they have basically... Yep, the sentries are going to keep chasing the cavalry, so we need to pull them away. A lot of our Mirkwood Orcs are going down. I don't know if we can do this. I actually don't know if we can do this. Let's try to shoot. But they still have a lot of Dwarven Travelers left here. None of their archers will do too much damage, but there's still so many dwarves. I might not have brought enough. Okay, come on, guys. I told you to fire. Like, what are you doing? Alright, they're still firing at these guys. Maybe just pull back for now. Have them sit underneath the canopy. I literally can't get these guys to fire, even if I wanted them to. Come on, I just need them to form up or something. I have them on defensive mode. All they need to do is throw javelins. Look at Khamul did get over here, except for these 3. These 3 are not really acting the right way. It's just so annoying. There are so many dwarves here, and we are just not fighting to our strength. Come on, lads. Please throw the javelins. That's all I need you to do. All these dwarven defenders are fighting to the death, but this is literally how they want to fight. It shall be a bitter fight. Can we get it? Oh, we've lost 34%. I don't know if we can do this. I don't think we have the numbers. And our orcs can't fire right now. They're literally incapable of it. I mean, even our slayers are engaged, and they should not be yet. There's no way for us to get Khamul over there on those travelers. I guess we could squeeze in here, but then he still has to deal with the sentries. Try to pull out. Maybe make them run into us would be better. I'm not really sure. I need to keep these slayers safe for Balin's guard. He is the biggest threat. Still 145 sentries. See, we can't get behind them is the issue. Alright, retreat. Pull back. We need to get them, like, in the middle here where we can flank. There we go. Now Javelin's finally flying in after all that time. We just need an opening. We might be able to get a charge over here, honestly. That would be preferred, but the Shadow Knights don't seem to want to behave in the way I'd like them to. At least now we've made some space. And we've been able to use most of our javelins. Still 31% of them remain. A lot of Zenith Guard, too. I don't think I brought enough, guys. I think I'm going to have to fall back and bring in more. I thought we had enough. But the dwarves are quite strong, and we can't get Khamul in a good spot. Maybe we get him behind. That would help. These dang sentries are everywhere, though. How many more axemen do we have? We still have a lot. Let's have you guys stop moving, please. Let's have them all run over here. Let's put on time 6 per minute. Let's just let them exhaust themselves for now. Looks like some things are dying. That's fine. Yeah, let's bring these guys in. Urk Slayers. Come on. In fact, yeah, we need these Slayers to be engaged. Have them deal with these 8 Zenith Guard and maybe take them out. Come on, lads. Khamul is engaged too. Khazad sentries. Yeah, very bad fight. Pull out. They have spears. There's no way our archers are going to do anything here. They are useless. Alright, let's get these scouts in on this flank. If we could just get behind them, that would be ideal. Still so many Zenith Guard over here, not even fighting. Come on, lads. We need these Slayers just to rip apart these defenders. They're still 64. 48%. We've lost half of our force. We've only taken down a third of them. Kind of overestimated how strong our orcs would be. I mean, most of our numbers are weaker units, goblin infantry and the such. Still, it's quite painful to watch. And Khamul is unable to get away from these guys. Maybe we could send him in and charge onto those Khazad volunteers. That would be nice. Still, there's so many dwarven defenders. I just don't even think we can do it with the armor piercing that we have. We need more. Or we need just to completely envelop them right now with all of our orcs. These Slayers just got crushed just fighting dwarven defenders. Like, we're hardly killing them right now. I definitely think I overestimated. I think we needed trolls, spiders, more orc maulers. Khamul did get a charge, I think. It's just so bad. You know, Khamul, pull out, get around, and help with the main fight. That's all I can really expect from him at this point in the battle. And everyone else just needs to get engaged. I don't care. Just get them in here. I need bodies. Just crush them with an orc tide. Use the screech if you can. Everyone rush in. Come on, orcs. Jeez, I really hate the camera here. We just need to free up like one flank. That is it. One side needs to be free and give us full control. That's all we need. So maybe we work on this left side here and just completely overwhelm that. Come on, lads. Where's Khamul? Get in there, please. I don't care how many orcs have to die here. This is literally our only shot. It's just to come in from this left flank. Come on, lads. If we can just get that flank, that would be perfect. Khamul, get in here right now. Run past the travelers. I do not care about them. They are not the issue. Everything in here is the problem. We've gotten the flank we need. He should be able to help push all these dwarfs into combat and get them surrounded by our orcs. That is exactly what we want. Come on, lads. We're making progress. 47% of them are dead. Most of our force is dead, though. 63%, but it's mostly just weaker stuff. We'll keep on fighting, lad. Alright, Orc Maulers, you guys go in on this side. Help out with the Dwarven Defenders and Zenith Guard. We'll push into them, please. Come on, lads, deal with those Zenith Guard. That's all we need to do. Take care of this unit. 50 of them remain. That is a lot. They have a lot of mass. Come on, lads. Just kill them. If Khamul dies here, then the battle is definitely over. Still 36 defenders here. This pocket of resistance is quite strong. We just can't seem to get a breakthrough. Come on, lads. Surround them. That's all we need to do. If we can surround them, they will die. Keep pushing in. Come on, lads. Get in there. We still have one fresh unit of Maulers that we shall use for Balin's bodyguard. Come on, Khamul. Go this way, please. The battle map for this really needs to be expanded. Come on, still 42 of them remain. That is a lot. That is too many. Starting to get some kills now. But these dwarves will take forever to kill, and that is the issue. Honestly, I might have to go for a capture point victory here. Come on, lads. You have armor piercing. You have literally everything you need. Where are these guys stuck at? Oh, no. They're stuck at the bridge. That explains it. If we can't get these guys in, then yeah, we are not going to win. We still have some goblins here that might be able to shoot later. I think this battle map needs an adjustment, though. It is way too close quarters. 6 defenders here, 6 defenders, 24 Zenith Guard. Like, we're making progress. That's what's important, but we still have the most challenging fight to come. Come on, lads. Only a few remain. Khamul, I need you to be focused on the Zenith Guard. And please tell me these guys are making it. Okay, now they finally are. That's what we want. Alright, 5 Dwarven Defenders. 16 Zenith Guard. They are taking casualties. And then we'll simply need to probably pull back and give us some space to deal with these Khazad volunteers over here. I say that as I send more units in to attack them. Alright, I think we've nearly won this fight. 12 Zenith Guard remain, and perhaps one more from the other general. Even the Black Númenórean captain here fighting his hardest. Zenith Guard down to 10. I mean, it's not just their armor that's incredibly high, but their defense skill also. But they are getting whittled down, and that is what is important. 73% to 71. Like, if we get just Balin's Guard here, I think we'll be set for victory. Because we still have 228 of these maulers. And they are actually able to make it to the front, and they are fresh. Alright, I am going to withdraw Khamul. We shall leave. We shall pull back these 98. Have them go right there. These ones shall move there. Let us have the goblins, or at least the archers, hopefully begin to shoot. And ideally at those Khazad volunteers, they might be able to do some damage. Alright, come on, lads. If I tell you to go this way, I need you to go this way. That's the issue. Biggest issue with this map is the lack of pathfinding capabilities. At least one general has gone down, though. Looks like another Zenith Guard might be in here. Come on, take him out. There are only 4 of this bodyguard remaining. I'd really like the goblins to shoot. Even if it's just at these Khazad volunteers, we need to start firing at them. These Mirkwood orcs have fought and held the line for a very long time. Come on, only 3 Zenith Guard. What are you guys doing? How many do I even have fighting here? 96? Alright, I'm just going to begin firing. I don't care if we get friendly fire. Look at all the bodies here. Now, they are classified as light infantry, technically. They still have shields. They have decent armor, but we might be able to claim a few of their numbers. Yeah, there we go. 57. Down from 61. 4 is not bad for that partial volley. I'm not really worried about the Dwarven Travelers. They have very light armor. We can take them in melee. But these Khazad Volunteers and these Khazad Sentries are going to cause us some issues. Let's just put on time 6 for a moment. Keep on firing, lads. Alright, we're starting to take control of the city, but Balin's Guard has now engaged. So let us switch to those Khazad Sentries. But this is what we want. We want to be able to flank them. Now, we'll keep firing over there, keep dealing with those sentries. Alright, now we need to keep these Dwarven Travelers and everything else away from the rest of our army. Like, away from those Balin's Guard so that the freshest unit can hop in here and help deal with them. So everyone else, just keep them away. That is all you need to do. Go ahead and stop firing for now, archers. I'm really hoping that this fresh unit of Orc Maulers will be able to deal with Balin's Guard from the flanks. They aren't relentless, so that at least gives us the stagger advantage. But they are still incredibly powerful. Thankfully, they only have 1 hit point for the standard bodyguard. If we kill Balin, though, we'll win by regicide, and by that, I'd say we win by default. Khamul, deal with those Dwarven Travelers. We need a clear path. I can't even tell what's happening. We'll use one more Nazgul Scream. Might need to send him onto those Dwarven Travelers. Now, we aren't getting too much of a flank here. Come on, lads. Get around the back if you can. Like, if you could just get behind them, that would be much preferred. In fact, let's just try to flood them and see what happens. Send in the tide! Problem is they are still incredibly powerful, and they will kill many of our units with just a single swing, with that armor piercing and really, really high attack stat. Alright, come on, we need to do something here. Come on, go ahead and deal with the bodyguard. We need to ignore the sentries. You go deal with the travelers, and we'll get these guys around the flank. Every single goblin needs to fight today. Geez, a lot of our maulers are dying. We've taken them down to 41. Come on, lads. There we go, a big swing. Oh yes, if they try to run away, yes, that is exactly what we want. They're trying to chase Khamul, I think. That is actually really, really good, because they're going to run away, and as they're retreating, they're going to get hit in the back for free. That maneuver might have just tipped the scales in our favor. Come on, lads, pile in. If they can attack fast enough to keep them stun-locked, we will win. Problem is, we're going to run out of time shortly, and that is my biggest concern. 31 remain. If we can get them down to maybe 20 or 10, then we will certainly win just by sheer numbers. There we go, another one falls. This man is surrounded. That might be Balin himself. If he's being cut on all sides, he will take a very long time to kill. 21 over here. How's Khamul doing? Taking care of most of the Dwarven Travelers. Honestly, every number that we kill here counts for a lot. Come on, Maulers, how you doing? 20 of them still live. We have 128, so we outnumber them 6 to 1. Come on, lads, pile in and surround. Come on, I need to see these guys get down to like 5 or something. 16 is good. I think we've reached that critical tipping point where we outnumber them by so much that we should be able to stop them from doing too much damage to us. And hopefully keep the stun locking going. There goes another. Every time they have to fight 2-on-1, they just get caught in this endless fight. And when one gets behind, they can't defend. Yes, this is brilliant. Every axe swing. Well, it takes a couple axe swings to actually kill them, but still, it helps. Where is Balin? Is he still fighting in the midst here? Yep, there he is. That Khamul finished off those guys. At a huge cost, though. I'm going to see if I can pull the Goblin Archers to this side and then just start firing into the backs of these sentries. Because those last sentries might be able to hold out before we can finish the rest of the army off. Come on, they're down to only 8. They're completely surrounded. They can't even fight back. Just need to see them start to die. Come on, you guys are completely surrounded. Alright, Khamul, head over here, please. We have very, very few units left here, and that is kind of an issue. I guess Khamul might be able to help deal with him. Problem is definitely these Khazad sentries. Yeah, let's pull back this way. If you guys can't get behind them that way, then we'll shoot them from the flanks on this side. See, how are we doing? 5 Balin's Guard remain. Keep cutting them down, lads. I think Balin's issue, though, is that because he is a general, if he's going to keep getting those animations where he gets the kills, we'll send in Khamul to try to just finish him off in close quarters combat. If I can, I'd love this position right here if you can, goblins. That would be ideal. Yep, that last Balin's Guard unit is going to be quite... Or at least Balin himself is going to be an issue. Shadow Knights should be able to fight him, though, and not get stuck in that stagger animation. So that might be our best bet. Come on, lads, take him out. If Balin dies, then they fall to Regicide, which is probably the most important victory here. Alright, can you guys just fire a point blank? That would be nice. I would really like that if you could. Maybe run away a little bit more. This is going to be really close. Are they actually chasing the archers? I think they are. They have a few more that need to get disengaged. Honestly, if they want to keep chasing them, I will let them. Alright, this last man is stuck in here. I think, yet Balin is the last one of his guard. And now he is completely surrounded on all sides. Shadow Knights engaged, should be able to keep attacking him to death. Looks like they are trying to chase us, so that kind of works if they want to keep running away. I'm just going to be dealing with still 14 travelers. Khazad sentries are in here. Alright, the rest of you... Oh, geez, we only have 48. This is going to be really close, and it's really annoying that the Khazad sentries are chasing us right now. Like, just 2 of them. Literally just 2 or 3 of them. But maybe we can kill them with archers. Come on, just shoot him. He's right there. Jeez. I don't think we have what it takes. I think we're going to lose. I mean, if we kill Balin, we can come back in later. And I will withdraw Khamul if that's the case. Come on, lads. That's all I want you to do. Just kill Balin. Did he go into the rest of his bodyguard? I can't even tell where he went. I literally can't see him anymore. Alright, looks like they've retreated, so we at least have a shot now. We have very few orcs, though. And Balin must be somewhere deep in his bodyguard. Alright, Khamul, maybe flank and see if you can kill some of these sentries. Problem is that they're spearmen. He's got high attack. This is really not good. Where is Balin? Here, you lads get engaged. I don't think we have enough for this. The Shadow Knights will get some damage done, but they will take a lot of damage in the meanwhile. And these Mirkwood hunters are not wanting to run up this hill. I really need them to fire into the back of these sentries. It's too bad Balin seemingly got away. Which is not good for us. Come on. These 67 archers are really going to be the saviors. If we win this battle, it's because of them. Because we have like nothing left. We literally have 20, maybe 30 orc maulers left in this fight. Alright. Their backs are exposed. They're not going to get their shield value. Come on, please kill them. I need every shot to kill like... every volley to kill like 10 dwarves. Okay, that killed like 5. That's good enough. Yes, as long as their back is to us, we just might be able to pull this out. As long as we don't miss our ammo, we should still have most of the shots. Even though there's only 67 of them, they essentially have the ammo of the full unit. Yep, and with their back turned to us, yes, I think we can do this. I think we can cheese it. They're going to go in on the rest of our army. That is okay. Keep on firing, lads. And we can send them into melee later. Yes, Balin has gone down. All we need to do now is kill these 38 sentries. Oh, this is one of the closest battles I've had, and we've had a lot of close battles on this channel. But this one is really going to take the cake. Of course, should Khamul die, then our army will instantly rout. But I will keep him on the front line as he is right now. Mirkwood Hunters, champions of this campaign. Most valuable unit of a Mirkwood campaign. We'll get a little closer, make sure that we aren't missing any shots. We have 11, 14, 16. We have nothing. And if these guys go into melee, they might not be able to finish 26 of these guys off. But the arrows will do it for us in the end of this battle. I'm so glad I saved these guys. Send in everything. Get these orcs involved. Orc slayers have gone down. Just a few maulers. Yes. Alright, this is the closest victory I've had in my life. Only 11 remain. 10, 9, 8, 7. I don't care if we get friendly fire here. I just need these last few to die. Alright, Khamul should be able to finish them off now. Send them into melee. That should be enough. We literally almost numb them one-on-one with our main units. Jeez. By Eru Iluvatar, we have done it. By Morgoth, this victory is ours. Only the captain. Only one Zenith Guard remains. Is this the other general? Nope, that's just the captain. Oh my goodness. Is that the last of them? Is that the last? One Khazad sentry remains. Khamul, get over there. And he goes down to the Mirkwood Hunters. You've seen it here, my friends. This was the most impressive victory we've had on this campaign. Jesus, I am going to screenshot that. That is quite the victory, if I've ever seen one. See, who got the most kills? Shadow Knights 492. Definitely did the most amount of work there. Mirkwood Hunters 114. Most of the Maulers traded very poorly, but they were fighting very tanky Dwarven defenders. I'm very surprised that I managed to win that battle. But finally we shall reap the benefits of the Mithril Mines, and probably make 5,000 to 6,000 gold a turn from that. And Khazad-dûm has fallen. The Dwarven expedition has failed in the turn, whatever year it is. Oh, it's breezing up. Yep, Khazad-dûm's leader is dead. Oh. That is interesting. It would appear that they have a last stand army that has arrived to retake the city. That is not good. I did not know this was a thing. I have literally nothing here to defend it with. I shall send Zagdushin with all of our reinforcements, though. And, oh, jeez, this is, like, awful, isn't it? This is probably the worst case scenario that could have happened. I need every single soldier we can right now. I'm going to take you. A Bliss would be nice, but it's going to take 2 turns. We need literally everything on this front line. Those are going to take 2 turns. That's not even fast enough. Grab those and those, please. Can we get anything from Erui? A couple of those and that. And maybe the wargs. No, they take 2 turns. Alright, well, literally everything that we have needs to go defend this settlement right now. Every last soldier. No one can be spared. And Rohan is on our front doors, so that is not good. Not good at all. At least we're making 5,000 gold a turn from Khazad-dûm. Do we have a defending building at least? Is that going to help us? No, we don't even have the defense building, so at least make 800 gold a turn from those mines. But should Khazad-dûm attack us? I did not know about this. Oh, Khamul might die. We might have to do this battle all over again. I'm going to hope not. I'm going to take a break for now, guys. That will be the end of the episode. So if you enjoyed and you haven't subscribed already, please do. And I shall see you on the next.